It has been quite a morning, let me tell you. And we could all use a little more laughter these days. And our next guest is serving it up. His self-produced stand-up specials have landed him millions of watchers online on Netflix, Showtime, Amazon, and earned him the nickname America's Favorite Husband.
Now, let me tell you something, people. If I have both sets of keys, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I better bring her keys back. I could be a heart surgeon doing heart surgery. I'm like, fellas, I gotta go. But Dr. Treviño, if you leave, he'll probably die. Well, me or him, so. My wife has a hair appointment.
Oh my God, Steve Treviño over the past few years has quietly become one of the country's fastest rising comics. And tonight he's performing right here in New York. But first, he joins us live this morning. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, New York City. Here
Yeah.
I am. My wife and I, of course my wife came because my wife, when I go on the road, doesn't go to Ohio. But New York, New York City, she's all about it. And by the way, my wife went to NYU.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
So she knows this city like the back of her hand, I'm sure.
Oh, it's so funny to watch her walking around. She's like, okay, so 7th is over there. Follow me. And, she was acting like she was, it's been a long time since she's been here, but she was acting like it was yesterday.
Well, obviously, you're a pretty good sport about that. So is this where the America's Favorite Husband title comes from?
Well, look, I'm madly in love with my wife, and that is the biggest problem I have, is that I am in love with my wife. It is, I tell her all the time, like, loving her is the issue because she knows I love her, so she takes advantage of me.
Yeah.
I tell her all the, she asks for things, and because I love her so much, I break my back to do it for her. And I don't think women understand that. Hey, ladies, how about don't ask? How about sometimes love us enough not to ask?
Oh my gosh, you crack me up. Well, you've created quite the following over the years. You even fund and produce some of your own specials, some of your teaser videos. They've been brought into tens of millions of views online. So why do you think it is that people, they really connect with you?
I think it's very relatable. I think that people see the frustration I have with my wife, but they see how much I love her too. And I think that there's a lot of men and women out there that live a very similar life. I tell people all the time, I don't tell jokes. My show is a documentary of my life and what is happening between me and my wife and all the fun and crazy things that we go through.
Yeah, and you also bring up your family. I've seen the special where you talk about your relationship with your mom. Does a lot of your comedy also come from your heritage? I mean, we noticed the Dia de los Muertos in the back of your clip, in that clip earlier. So does your heritage play into your comedy too? And your family?
Oh, yeah, of course. I talk about my family, and they, I am Latino, so they are Latino, and when I talk about them, it's a huge part of my life and who I am. But I always say that I always want to celebrate my culture, not make fun of it.
Yeah.
So it is definitely a celebration of my culture without making fun of it. And I'm very proud to be Mexican American, and it is a big part of our life. My wife is also Latina and went to NYU. So we're very proud people, and we want to show America who we are in a very positive way. And we're very proud of being Latino in America, and we want to show America this family that, like me and my wife.
Well, you have a beautiful family. You have 2 kids, you said, right? 6 and 1?
Oh, yeah, and my son is a daddy's boy.
Oh.
He's got my back. The other day, an Amazon package came to the house. I stood up, and he goes, "Dad, don't get up. It's not for us."
Oh.
He goes, "Is it ever for us? It's always for her."
Oh, my gosh, that's so funny. You had a full house then, so tell me what that was like during the pandemic.
You know what? It was tough, and I did not realize how much I needed the stage during the pandemic. It was definitely very tough, and it does hurt me that they say comics are unessential. No, we are very essential. We all need to laugh. We all need to go out and watch a comedy show and enjoy a few moments of laughter. And during the pandemic, you know, it was tough for me and my wife because it changed our patterns. We all had patterns. And my pattern was I go on the road, I miss my wife, I come home, we fight, and then we love each other, then we annoy each other, and then she sends me back on the road.
Yeah, you did a special, My Life in Quarantine. Let's take a listen to part of that real quick.
Yeah, great.
You guys do curbside? Yeah, it makes me feel weird. I feel bad. I feel like I'm a Lannister on Game of Thrones. Shop for me. Fight the plague. Don't touch my car, peasant.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. I think a lot of people can relate to that too. And I love the fact that you also launched a podcast with your wife during the pandemic.
We did, you know, and it was one of those things where, and thank goodness for my wife, because I was very depressed and very sad. And she walked in there and she said, hey, we have to do something. We have to do something. So I got up and we started podcasting, and it is so cool to run into fans, or like I like to call them family, on the road. And people say, Steve, we got through the pandemic because of you and your wife. Aww. And they don't realize that we got through the pandemic because of them. So, you know, it was just really something really special. It's called Steve Treviño and Captain Evil, because that's what I call my wife, because my wife is a messed up superhero.
Is she there?
Oh, yeah. If I'm ever having too much fun, she will show up with a cape on. What's going on over here? Why are you having fun?
Right.
Honey,
oh, she's going to say hi real quick. All right.
Yeah, we're going to make her come over here.
Well, tell her we thank her.
She doesn't have on her makeup. She doesn't have her makeup.
She looks beautiful. We thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we wish you the best of luck with your show. You can catch Steve. Thanks again, Steve. You can catch him live at the Palladium at Times Square. That's coming up tonight. Doors open at 6:30, and you can still buy tickets online. He cracks me up. America's favorite husband, Steve Treviño.